Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late January 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful Aquarius people. And yeah, we're going to get it started. The deck is dying to talk to you. We're going to start you with one oracle card. Get right down to business here. So let's shuffle it up one time for the lovely Aquarius collective. Let's go, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first oracle card real quick. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. Then we'll cap off the reading with a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what type of shadow work you might want to lean into or what shadows might pop up in this time. So let's get this first card out. And while we do, I would just like to extend to every Aquarius out there a most very happy birthday from me to you. At the time of this filming, it is Aquarius season, my friends, a magical time of year. So let's get it going. What do we got for Aquarius? The Aquarius Collective has always shown me so much love throughout the whole life of my channel. So yeah, we have this beautiful dreaminess here. Wow. I mean, it could be creative. It could be the mind, like just potent mental thoughts in a positive way to start. But before we really dive into this, Aquarius, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the January subscriber surprise towards the end. So you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle is @KyleofCups. Please feel free to tweet me things. But moving into the reading, you see this lovely woman. There's hot air balloons. There's that beautiful sky, and it's super etheric and dreamy to me. That's why I always say this is like beautiful mental thoughts and action. So in this time, you might be super imaginative, super creative. I've been getting that in the air signs this week, that your creativity might be top notch. And I feel like I've gotten it for every single air sign. So know that you might need to embrace that. Spirit might be asking you to embrace your creativity and share it with the world in some way. It is Aquarius season after all, am I right? But let's keep it going. Yeah, this could just be you with your head in the clouds as well. Like, it doesn't have to be anything bad, but your mind could be extra active and imaginative. Let's get into tarot, and we're going to start you off here with 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify as always. So let's shuffle it up one time for the beautiful Aquarius Collective in their birthday season. Let's go, my gods. Now, last week's reading was titled A Revealing Message, and the reason I titled it that, you know I like to keep my titles simple, but it felt like there was the vibe of something being revealed or shown to you. I believe there was the sun, there was a lot of dark cards around it. So whether it's finding things out, whether it's realizing certain things about your life or your current situation, the energy of revelation was there for the Aquarius Collective. But let's see what we have this week. You know those energies are always shifting and changing. Let's get 3 out here. Oh, quick. First card popped out very quick. We got the Page of Pentacles in position number 1. That was a bit of a tongue twister. I like the Page of Pentacles, heavy communication based, but also learning based. And I've been getting a lot of Pentacles for the signs this week. All right, there we go. We got the Queen of Swords in position number 2. That could absolutely represent you or another air sign. Let's get one more out here. Lots of people, Aquarius. Lots of people showing up. Let's get one more, though. Thank you. Yeah, you're going to have a bonus here. So we have a tower on the very back end, but you also have a bonus, which happens to be another page. We have the Page of Wands taking up the bonus spread. So a double down of that page energy. Interesting mix we got going on here. And as usual, for an Aquarius reading, it's going to be layered. It's probably going to be a dynamic message. So let's talk about it. Don't be afraid of that tower. We'll speak about it. We'll go through one by one and give you the classical meanings before the juicy intuitive stuff. But position number 1, the Page of Pentacles. As I already said, all pages are messengers. All pages are students. This one in specific, you might be wanting to learn something new. You might just be tied to an earth sign with this page or somebody with an age difference. But the Page of Pentacles is a huge messenger to me, similar to that Page of Wands on the back end. So this could speak about conversations, talks, backs and forth. I mean, it makes sense. It is your season. So there could be a lot of conversations, messages going in and out. We'll have to see when we clarify what that could be. Or as I already said, it could just be a new venture that you're wanting to throw your energy into. Now, as we keep pressing forward, we have the Queen of Swords. In an Aquarius reading, this could represent you. It doesn't matter if you're male, doesn't matter if you're female, or anything in between. The Queen of Swords is a very stern, shrewd, honest, and serious type of energy. So I'm super interested to see what she could represent when we clarify it. It could be serious situations. It could be you giving somebody that cold, hard facts or that honest truth. In its negative sense, the Queen of Swords could be a little cold in nature, but we're not going to stick to that message just yet. We're going to keep it moving because right here on the back end, we have a tower, okay? You know towers, they represent shock and awe, foundations being shaken up, anything that's surprising. And once again, it is your birthday season. Some people might be surprising you in various different ways. Sometimes a tower can be rough, though. It's like a big dynamic change. It's shocking. It's electrifying. So I'm not going to throw out any more adjectives there. You get it. But not every tower has to be bad. Some towers are good. So we're going to really have to clarify and see what that's about. On the very back end, for your bonus, we have the Page of Wands. So, I mean, I'm really not going to go too far into like earth sign, air sign, water sign. You have almost all the elements out here, especially with this Page of Wands. But this speaks about what you're putting your energy into, what you're focusing your energy and your drive into. So that might be very important, like what you're literally focused on. So with all that being said, my friends, we're going to dive deeper. We're going to jump in and clarify. So let's shuffle it up one more time here for the beautiful Aquarius collective in their birthday season, my guides and spirit team. And yes, Aquarius, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot because, as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation and I'm just giving you mine. Okay, we're going to go in on this Page of Pentacles, and also if you read tarot yourself, that's why this box is here, so you could just play along. If there's any messages you're feeling, please feel free to drop it down below in the comments for your collective, because it might resonate with somebody, and I don't mind whatsoever. So let's go in on this Page of Pentacles. We all learn from each other, am I right? So why is this Page of Pentacles here? Okay, yeah, we have the Sun. You might be receiving some really good news. So I'm really hoping that this tower doesn't turn out to be rough, because if that's the case, this could speak about something that could go sideways or something that could go really well. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Sun, yeah, you might be tied to a Leo, but this to me just screams of good news. Now, last week, as I said, the energy of revelation with the Sun and all the dark cards around it could still be sticking around. So you could have certain realizations in this time, or some facts can be made known to you for sure. But this could absolutely be a good positive type of talk or good news coming in. I'd say this is really good. Just beware that there might be some sort of revelation or revealing type of energy around as well, where someone just calls you up and spills the beans and type of vibe. So we're going to move over to the Queen of Swords. I'm not going to pound that energy home too much. The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck, and I'm not going to assign a bad message to that. It feels okay to me. So let's see what's up with this Queen of Swords. See why she's here. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Aquarius? As I already said, your readings are always dynamic, multi-layered, could be multi-things going on. Yeah, we got Justice showing up here. Now, if you have a Libra in your life, they're showing up heavy straight through the middle of this spread. So keep that in mind if there's a Libra you're close to. Very important. You might want to touch base with them in the coming days and weeks here. But Justice is a card of karma, okay? And karma can be a biatch, all right? That's one vibe it's making me feel like. Somebody might be catching a dose. So we have positives and we have possible negatives here as well, because this Queen of Swords, she's looking extremely serious to me. No games, no nonsense. On top of this karmic card like Justice, like, no, things will be made right. Okay, something will be rectified. So this is that karmic dose. Somebody might be learning a karmic lesson, or somebody might be catching a dose of karma straight up. Now, as I said, that could be good or bad, all right? I really want to get over to that tower. I'm like rushing along to get there. But with the Queen of Swords and Justice, if this isn't karma in some form or fashion, it's somebody like really trying to level things out. I don't want to cloud this message up too much. It is what it is, am I right? We're going to go over to that tower. But there could be karmic energy sticking around the Aquarius collective, or somebody really trying to balance things out. Let's see what's up with that tower. Then we'll do a quick little recap, because this is multi-layered, Aquarius. So why is that tower here for my friends? Then we'll get into the shadow card. So why is the tower here? Thank you. Okay, we have Judgment. Yeah, something is bound to happen. And I just want to say this to Aquarius. Three of the most powerful cards in the deck are present in this spread. Okay, so this Aquarius season could be extremely, extremely important for your life's journey. Okay, there could be certain situations that you're going through, certain things that are happening. Something's coming in hot. Something's coming in fast. So I would expect the unexpected in this time. When we have the Tower and Judgment, when we have the Queen of Swords and Justice, this could be somebody making a firm decision, no games, no nonsense type of vibe, but something's going to change, okay? This could be some sort of shocking shakeup or a shocking change of some sort here with Judgment, because usually it's the universe trying to move something along. We have a lot of universal karmic type of energy showing up in this spread, which doesn't always happen. When you have the Tower and Judgment together, that's heavy, that's strong, that's extremely powerful, something that's written, okay? Something that might be fate. So some of you might have a certain brush with fate, whether good or bad, showing up here. This is extremely powerful. And yeah, as I said, it's that shocking movement-based, shocking change type of energy. So yeah, Aquarius, there's a lot going on here. Let's go through it and we'll do a quick little recap and try to knot this whole reading up together before we get into the shadow card. If you kindly look down in the box, in position number 1, we have the Page of Pentacles with the Sun in the upright. You might be tied to the Leo. If not, this felt like good news coming to me. It was one or the other, either good news or somebody hitting you up and spilling the beans about something. So something might be revealed to you, some information of some kind, but this felt like good news, mainly, okay? Moving to the center, we have the Queen of Swords with Justice in the upright. You might be tied to a Libra, and if you are, you might want to touch base with them in this time because they're showing up heavy right in the center. But the seriousness of the Queen of Swords, and she is looking very cold, shrewd, and honest to me. Somebody might be catching a dose of karma, and the universe does not feel bad about it. That's the vibe it's making me feel. Now, for some of you, yeah, maybe it could be a karmic reward coming your way, but this is karmic in nature, okay? But moving to the very, very back end of the spread, the one that's really taking up most of my mind, most of my energy here is this Tower and Judgment in the upright. Super, super powerful and movement-based. There are some changes that are written. As I already said, some of you might have a brush with fate of some kind, something that's written into the life's journey, or this is some sort of unavoidable, shocking type of change or shakeup, okay? So whether good or bad, I do lean towards good here with the way this energy is feeling. So don't be nervous. But yeah, you know what towers can be, and especially with Judgment there, it could be somebody making a final judgment call on something, saying, no more games. This is what it is. Game over type of stuff. Like, this is the way I'm going. So please take a screenshot of that, and we're going to get your shadow card out here real quick. Lots of stuff going on here. Lots of powerful energy. Like, 4 of the cards are major arcana and stronger ones at that. Okay, so you might want to look into these further for sure, Aquarius. So let's get this shadow card out. What do we have for my friends? And yeah, I always say when we're looking at shadows, we have to read the cards in a darker way. We have to look at the dark underbelly of the energies. And it's easy with this deck because it is illustrated in a darker way. So let's get one card out here for Aquarius. What shadows might Aquarius have to deal with? Okay, the realm of the mind is where your shadows might lay in this time. Either that or options, but let's speak about it. The 7 of Cups, and very early on, I was speaking about the imagination. Your head might be in the clouds. You might be thinking a lot of things. So you're going to possibly, especially when we see this as a shadow card, try to get control of your thought processes. Try to not let your mind spin out of control. Watch your anxiety. Now, for some of you, this could have been issues with indecisiveness, not knowing which way to go, not knowing which road leads forward. But for a vast majority of you, I do feel like it is a battle of the mind. It is a battle of the memories as well. So the creative release that I was speaking about very early on could be super important, because if your mind is super, super active in this time, you might need to release that in some way, okay? So if we're talking about past shadows, this could be somebody overthinking things, holding on to things in the mind. Like, that is the big focus here, Aquarius. So do with that what you will. Maybe look into this card as well. And that's what I have for you this week, my friends. But don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the January subscriber surprise. For the January subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the wonderful, beautiful Wizard's Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments what one of your main goals is for the year 2022. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of January, I will announce the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and Happy New Year.